The assignment is to add a picture of a planet to any background. I'll use the Google image search tools to find large images that can be edited and reused. First, I'll find the image for the background. Nowadays in Google image search, you might need to click few times to get to the original image. If the image is larger than you can fit on the screen, you can see that the cursor changes to a zoom tool. I'll copy the original image by right-clicking Copy Image. I'll go to Photoshop and create a new file. Because I have an image copied, Photoshop suggests me image the size of clipboard. I'll click on Create, and the canvas should be exactly the right sized. Now I'll paste the image by clicking on Ctrl V. The image appears as its own layer, Layer 1. You can save the image to your computer and open it in Photoshop. The pasting method is better in that way that you get the image as a separate layer straight away. Next, I'll find the image of a planet. I'll go to the original image and copy it. I'll go back to Photoshop and create a new file. It's again the size of the clipboard. I'll paste the image here. Now I'll copy and paste the planet from this file to the other file. First, I'll select the planet with the quick selection tool. I could use also other appropriate selection tools. I'll enter select and mask mode and refine the edge of the selection a bit. I'll feather the selection edge a bit and reduce the size of the selection to not select any of the black space behind the planet. I'll go back to the normal view and copy the selection by pressing Ctrl C. I'll go to the other file and paste the planets by pressing Ctrl V. I'll enter free transform mode and rotate the planets. I'll adjust the colors of the planets by entering Image Adjustments, Color Balance. I'll push the colors to be a bit more magenta. I'll also change the tones of the planet in Curves tool. I'll lighten the shadows up a bit by making a bump to the left side of the curve. I'm pleased with the results. I'll do this again, now by saving the file onto the computer first. You'll probably need to use this method if you use stock photos. Save image as. I'll go to Photoshop and press File Open. I'll open the file in Photoshop in File Open. Now the planet is on background layer. I'll find another planet, copy it and go to Photoshop and paste it. Because the images were so different sized, I cannot see whole of the planet. I need to scale down the planet quite a lot. I'll zoom out and enter free transform mode. Now I can see the edges of the free transform box. Layer 1 is now larger than the actual canvas. I can now scale down the planet by dragging it from the corner with Shift pressed. I'll zoom back into the image and make a selection in the planet layer. Now I won't be copying the planets, but removing the background of the layer. I'll first refine the edge of the selection of the planet. Now if I would press on delete, the planet would disappear. I'll undo this and inverse the selection. Right-click, select Inverse. Now I can press delete to remove the background of the layer. I'll deselect the selection by pressing Ctrl D. Now I'll change the color of the planets. I'll change the color of the planets and add some contrast to it. I'll move the planets and crop the image with the crop tool. I'm happy with this planet.